Alright, my good people, I hope you all are having an amusing day. In today's video, guys, I want us to talk about Porsche. Why this might be the last opportunity for you to get rich in cryptocurrency. Remember when I told you that when government come into cryptocurrency, it's going to be hard for most of us to make money in crypto. The only way you can make money is if you are early. And now, the government have finally arrived in cryptocurrency. Just a few days ago, the United States government signed a genius bill, which means that the regulatory framework have been passed in cryptocurrency. It's not like you cannot just come out from nowhere and claim you are launching your stable coin and you have so amount of money without getting a clearance from the US government. So this means that regulatory framework that we have been waiting for more than 15 years have been passed on. This means that cryptocurrency is no longer cryptocurrency. It's no longer hidden. It's now part of our financial ecosystem. It's now part of our financial global ecosystem. That is why I am telling you this might be the last opportunity for you to get wealthy. Think about it. In 1999, in the year 2090s, you could have picked some random, pick stocks. Remember Bubble.com? How many of you remember Bubble.com? When Bubble.com came, it's only Facebook and Google that broke through. Every other thing was scam. And now we are going to filter cryptocurrency. A lot of cryptocurrency, we have about more than 5 million different cryptocurrency existing today. And a lot of that is going to change in coming years. So it's going to be more of those with value on those with meme coin with strong community. That is going to be this coin that is going to stay in this market. Because cryptocurrency have changed. I don't want you to look at it like, oh, it's just crypto. This is happening in crypto. No, it doesn't happen. It's no longer like that. Just today, US government bought 2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Same thing with Michael Saylor. He bought about how many millions of worth of Bitcoin. People are buying. Institutions are coming in. Government are coming in. Countries are coming in. It's no longer crypto as usual. This is why I am making this video. This might be your final opportunity. This might be your final opportunity. I don't know when you are going to see this video. I don't know when you are going to. I don't know you from anywhere, but I am assuring you this will be your final opportunity for you to get wealthy. If you want to really make it, if you want to change your life in crypto, if you want to stay ahead of the game, just listen to me and do what I want to tell you, what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm not a financial advisor, just for a disclaimer. Don't say, oh, undercover, because of you, I lose my money. I am not a financial advisor. But listen, if you follow this thing that I'm going to say, I guarantee you there's no way you are not going to be a millionaire. I swear to Almighty God, it's going to happen. Now, why am I saying this? It's only few opportunities that are left in crypto space. Only few coins, oh yes, only few coins that can make you millionaire now. And those coins I'm going to share with you is Porsche. You cannot become a millionaire with SLP. Forget about all these people on Instagram telling you, on Twitter, on X, telling you, oh, buy SLP. You are not going to become a millionaire. That is the fact. BNB is already 10,000 S up. Ethereum is already 14,000 S up. Bitcoin is already 170,000 S up. You can no longer become a millionaire in all those coins. How can you become a millionaire? That is why I'm here to help you out. The only way you can become a millionaire in crypto space now is on Richard Heart ecosystem, on Porsche ecosystem. That is where the opportunity lies. And suddenly, nobody is telling you about this opportunity. And obviously, I am shouting on top of my voice, telling you about this opportunity, saying it a couple of times here, but a lot of you are not even paying attention to understand what I'm about to say, and which is very sad. Why am I saying this? I have my evidence, I have my proof, I have my conviction, I have every belief that Porsche is going to do nothing less than 500 to 600x. In the worst case scenario, let me say Portion did not perform very well, it's going to do 100x. Why am I saying this? I have my proof. Listen, pay attention. This video might be long, but I want you to understand why I am saying all of this. I know a lot of you will say, Richard Heart is a scammer, Richard Heart is this, Portion is doing nothing. I want you to understand. Portion is the first cryptocurrency in the history of crypto. In the history of crypto, pay attention to what I'm telling you. Portion is the first cryptocurrency in the history of crypto that went to court, that didn't pay any fine, that didn't find guilty, that didn't found guilty of being a security or anything, that defeated the security exchange and label not a security. Is the only Portion that have done it in the history of crypto. SLP paid fine, BNB, CZ went to prison, spent 4 months in prison, paid fine of $4 billion. Likewise, every other coin that security exchange sued in court, all of them was found guilty. Only Portion, Hex, and POSS, they did not found guilty. That is why those people, they are so scared, they are so shy to talk about this fact. All right? They don't know how they can talk about this fact. But I'm telling you, that is the fact. Portion is the only cryptocurrency that have defeated the security exchange that is not a security. So you are investing in Portion, you are very safe, it's not a security. They have went to court for over 1 year and they have defeated the SEC. And now when it comes to Portion, we all know Richard Heart is behind it. We know we have the strongest court, the strongest community, I must say, is on Portion. All right? And why I am so bullish on Portion is because of what? Because of Richard Heart. Now listen, let me take you to our Bitcoin, our SAC fund. The money we sacrifice for Portion. We remember that we sacrificed about $600 million for Portion, and Richard Heart used that money to buy Ethereum. Now, as you can see of today, we are, if you look at Portion sacrifice fund, look at it here. On chain don't lie. All right, you can see our holding. Portion is the biggest, number 4th holding on Ethereum. So if Ethereum pump to $10,000 to $30,000, Portion is going to do nothing less than 500x, because we will be sitting at $6 billion. So think about it. This tiny Portion that have no liquidity, that the liquidity is just 9 million, 6 million, that are the holders. The biggest whale is about holding 10 million to 2 million to 5 million. And you see a whale done Portion, 14 million Portion, it couldn't even move the market, to tell you how strong this market is and how much people believe in it. Just imagine a well dumped 14 million worth of Portion on the ecosystem. It didn't even move. It continued to rise up. I'm telling you, you are not prepared of what is coming. So Portion is holding 4th on Ethereum. We are having about $630 million on Ethereum. So this, imagine when Ethereum go. I want you to understand what is coming, what is going on in the market. The genius bill that they passed. All right. What it means is that if you are building a stablecoin, like I said, you must get clarification from the US government. You must have a dollar that is backing the stablecoin that you are building 1-to-1. It's not like you are minting a coin like we see in Luna FC that dump and the 20 billion worth of value wiped out in the market and they drag everything. It's not going to happen in crypto ever again. And I want you to understand why Ethereum is pumping is because 80% of all the whole infrastructure that built on crypto is built based on Ethereum. Forget about Solana hype, Solana killer, Ethereum killer. Till today, 80% of the infrastructures, Arbitrum, OP, Lender, everything is built on Ethereum. 80% of stablecoin, USDC, everything is built on Ethereum. So Ethereum is still remain the strongest security that have never cracked for the past 10 years of existence. Ethereum have never ever cracked. Ethereum have never ever have a breakthrough, a breakdown in network. So Ethereum remain the best safe, most secured chain on earth. So that is why Ethereum is going to benefit. Trillions of dollars is going to come to Ethereum. Ethereum is going to flip the market cap of Bitcoin. So let me assume that market cap of Bitcoin is about, let's check what market cap of Bitcoin. So what will happen if Ethereum flip the market cap of Bitcoin? Let us see what will happen. The market cap of Bitcoin is what? It's 2.3 trillion. Ethereum is 400 and something trillion. So if Ethereum should flip this market cap and be 4 trillion or 3 trillion, that should be 30,000 Bitcoin. That 30,000 worth of dollar of Ethereum. That should be $30,000. All right, and the Ethereum is going to do that because there's no infrastructure built on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just the first ever blockchain that produced. You cannot build on top of Bitcoin. It have a lot of bug. It have a lot of breakdown. Now, Ethereum, in the other hand, is the first EVM blockchain. All right, so it's the first layer 1 blockchain that smart contract build on, that builds smart contracts. All right, Ethereum is very secure. It have security. It have everything that you need in crypto. That is the footstep of Ethereum that gave birth to altcoins. So Ethereum is basically like, I'm going to say it's going to be like gold. All right, Ethereum is just like gold. Why Bitcoin is just like oil? No. So now why I am telling you about Ethereum going to $30,000 is, think about this money. This money that we have here, Porsche money. So this money is $630 million. That $4 million is sitting on Ethereum. We are at $4 million profit. So think about $600 million if Ethereum goes to 2 billion, goes to $30,000 or $20,000, and we sell about $6 million. We have 6 billion. And if 6 billion come to this ecosystem, what do you think will happen? No, think about it. So that is why you have to risk everything. You have to play this bet like your life depends on it. You have to do everything. Think about it. I want you to think about it. We all know that Ethereum is going to benefit more on this build than the past because 80% of all the whole coin, even Porsche, is a copycat of Ethereum. Even BNB is a copycat of Ethereum. All right, it's a fork of Ethereum. So all this coin, all these layer 1s, they are all built based on Ethereum. All these layer 2s, OP, ZK Sync, they are scaling Ethereum. They are benefiting from Ethereum network. They are using Ethereum mechanism to function. So Ethereum is the OG of all this. So now that people have realized it, that is why Ethereum is now pumping because of the build they passed. Ethereum is going to $30,000, nothing more than that, nothing less than that. So if Ethereum goes to $13,000, automatically we are having $5.something billion. So if $5.something billion come to this ecosystem, my brother, my sister, you automatically rich. And this is going to happen. And you can see here, SAC fund is here. So basically, this money is not going to go anywhere. It's here. All right, I want you to understand something. This money is here, is obviously here. So when this money is here, and if Ethereum goes to that kind of market cap, what do you think will happen? I want you to understand what will happen. So obviously, we are going to see a lot of pump. It's going to be crazy. You can see this coin again. They are holding. You can see a lot of companies, a lot of cryptos that are holding Porsche, and you can see the amount of money they are holding. Porsche is the biggest. You can see Arbitron. You can see ZK Sync. You can see Arbitron is holding only 18 million worth of Ethereum. All right, and you can see the price of Arbitron. You can see US government, they are holding 200 and something million. You can see all these your favorite cryptos, what they are holding here. You can see it here. It's here. All right, you can see all of them here and how much they are holding, so that you will know if Ethereum pump, you can be able to benefit. So why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is that we all know that once Ethereum pump, this money is coming on Porsche, of course. And I want to explain how this game will play. Let me assume that Ethereum goes to $10,000 and Richard Heart have about 2 billion or 1 point something billion on Ethereum, and he sold, and he bleached 200 million to Porsche, and he bought 100 million worth of Porsche. Think about 100 million. And let's go to Porsche. Let me go to Porsche. All right. So all these things you have to put in consideration about what will happen if this thing happen. Just think about it. We are going to see it, obviously. Now we are going to see it, obviously. Let me say Porsche have about 100 million. Let me say $100 million. $100 million. I will get $100 million. Okay. This is $100 million. Let's see the impact implies. 98%. It's going to be 98%. This is not going to be, this money cannot even swamp. $100 million cannot swamp. But let me assume that we have 100 million by pleasure. That's going to be 98% from it. That is almost 100x up. I don't know if you understand it. That is going to be like 98%. So, and it's not going to happen like maybe it's going to be buying it by 10 million, you know. It's going to be buying it like even 10 million is too much. So even 10 million, maybe 1 million, let me say 1 million. All right. So there's no liquidity. That is the bottom line. There's no liquidity for that. That is why Porsche will pump like crazy. That is why everybody that is holding Porsche, holding Hex, Most Wanted, that's why they are going to be a millionaire. Guarantee millionaire. Because think about it. This money is not going to just die like that. This money you see here, 640 million, is going to go to 3 billion or even 5 billion. Think about what will happen to this price of Porsche. People will FOMO. The bridging we have like it's going to be conjunction. Like there are going to be a lot of conjunction on bleach. People are going to wait for 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days for them to bleach their money in and buy Porsche. A lot of crypto exchanges are going to list Porsche. So that is why I pick Porsche and Porsche and Hex and Most Wanted as one of those last opportunity that anyone can have in crypto. I'm telling you the truth, my brother. So this is going to be the last opportunity that you can have in cryptocurrency is by buying Porsche or Hex or Most Wanted. That is the only opportunity that you have left. Think about it. We have money to pump this. We don't even need anybody to blink money and buy any coin. Just imagine we have 2 billion by pleasure. You know, just 2 billion or 1 billion by pleasure. What do you think that will happen to the market? Not sell pleasure. Think about it. Think about the FOMO. People are going to be double. Think about it. We are in the bull market. All right. So that is why I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you, my brother, my dear, my sister. Get your hand on Porsche. This is going to be the final opportunity. This is going to be the last opportunity that you have to become a millionaire, to liberate your family. And I'm not going to tell you this once. I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm just showing you proof. You can go to the Strategic Ethereum Reserve and you can see all this for yourself. And you can also come to ecosystem and do the mathematics by yourself. All right. And the one thing I will leave for you is when you go to Porsche.com. If you come to Porsche.com, the final thought I want to leave with you is when you come to Porsche.com, look at Porsche.com here. If you come here, we are not promising to deliver the fastest blockchain on earth. No, we are not promising to to build the coin that the world will be using. No, we are promising you that the price will go up. That's why we put up this chart. We are here to make money. Are you here to buy the next Binance? Are you here to find the next Google? Are you not here to make money? That is why we put up this chart for you. For you to check, this is the all-time low. You can check the all-time low. You can check the 30 days. You can check the 24 hours so that you know when you are buying. So Hex have already did 100 and something % up. And the POS intensive token have already did 300%. And most wanted, POS have already do 200 and something %. Now, POS chain have just did only 50%. You see why I said you must go in on POS chain. POS chain at a time is going to outperform all of this. There is no way you can compare the native token with the DEX built on it and intensive token. It's going to outperform all of them. As you can see, they have already done their own percent, and POS chain is still yet to do even 200%. So that is why I am betting everything on POS chain. So when you come here, what you see is how you bleed your money, how you are going to bleed your money, how you are going to launch how we are going to do. Basically, we are not promising to change Ethereum. We are not promising to be fast and anything. Just like if you go to Ethereum, they tell you build on Ethereum, do this one. No, we are here to tell you about the price, what you are looking for. So every information I give you here is yours. What you do with it is none of my problem. All right. But I want to leave you with one thing. I want to assure you that by this time next year, by God's grace, I'm going to be a wealthy man. I'm going to be in my mansion. I don't want you to envy me. I don't want you. This is my 4 years of grinding, doing my research, talking about POS chain. Finally, I'm going to live what I sow. You can sow with me. We can live together. Remember, what I'm doing this is I want to create a community of millionaires where we can chill, where we can hang out, where we can pump and dump any coin of our choice. That is why I started this YouTube channel. And I want you to join me on this journey. Get your hand on POS chain. Spread the message of POS chain. Tag your friend. Invite your family. Tell them that we have money. We just need you to just get your hand on POS chain. Hold your bag. Don't sell. No matter what, how attempted you are, don't sell your bag for any reason. Look at the money we have here. Think about what this money will do to this small, tiny ecosystem that is barely, everything here is just barely at 200 million. Think about what we do. All right? Think about that. I will leave you with that. All right? And I will see you in the next video. I will talk about how many million POS chain, how many billion POS you need to have in order to retire. Just watch out for my next video. It's going to be interesting. From now on, I will start covering POS chain because, like I said, when I want to cover POS chain, I feel like I don't want to talk about it more. I want to add my bag up. I want to buy a lot of things up. But now I have already added my bag up. I have already bought a lot of things that I wanted to buy. And I want everybody to get in. We are about to fly out. We are about to move. And make sure you didn't miss out on this. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.